Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So this is a great privilege for all of us to chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Srila Prabhupada explains the mood of chanting. He says there is a very simple audio tape. You can all hear that. It's also available on YouTube. Srila Prabhupada says chanting is exactly like genuine cry of a child for Mother Hara. Mother Hara helps us in achieving the grace of the Supreme Lord Hari or Krishna. Clear? It's a genuine cry. It's a begging to the Lord. Hare Krishna Maha Mantra tells it's a begging to the Lord to kindly engage us in His service. Because life after life, we have forgotten our connection with Krishna. And here is a great opportunity. Especially in this month of Kartik, many devotees take vow to chant extra rounds. And if we do any activity in Kartik, devotional activity, you get multiplied fold of kripa. It's like kripa is flowing in this month because this is the month of Srimati Radharani. Especially this early morning chanting. So in Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, 9th chapter, text number 1, says this Damodar Lila, and there it says, Ekada grihadasheshu yashoda nandakehini karamantara niyuktasu nirmamantha swayam dadhi yani yani hagitani tadbala charitani cha dadhi nirmanthane kale smaranti tannayagata. So it describes Ekada grihada sheshu. One day, Mother Yashoda, when all the 10, 9, 1. So when Mother Yashoda, this particular day of Deepavali, very, very special day, when all the Grihadasis, they went to different places, even Nanda Baba also went. So that day, Mother Yashoda got very early in the morning and she wanted to churn this special butter from Padmagandha milk. And 10-9-1, it's not a 1, 10-9-1. So Padmagandha milk, because Mother Yashoda wanted to give Gopal the best, because Gopal is stealing butter from others' places. And even Nanda Maharaj also went to another place on this day, Deepavali. And Krishna specifically chose this day because he wanted to perform this very intimate lila with Mother Yashoda. This is the epitome of the Vatsalya lila. And what Mother Yashoda is doing is yani yani hagitani tadbala charitani cha dadi nirmanthane kale smaranti tanna yagata. So when she is doing the manthan of the dadhi from this very, very special curd, yogurt, Padmagandha milk, which has a fragrance of lotus. Yani yani hagitani, and she is singing the geet of the pastimes of the Lord. Tadbala charitanicha. Tadbala, it is about Krishna's pastime she is chanting. So that's a great lesson to be learned from here. Dadi nirmanthane kale smaranti tannayagata. And she is remembering Krishna. So Mother Yashoda, when she is doing that seva for Krishna, she is remembering Krishna. How? By chanting. So for us, smaranti, and then she is remembering. Smaranti means hearing. And when we chant the holy name of the Lord, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, immediately we can remember Krishna and we can take shelter of Krishna. Nama Chintamani Krishna Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha Purna Suddha Nitya Mukta Abhinnatam Nama Namina. Nam and Nami are non-different. Krishna and his holy name is non-different. This holy name is like a capsule. Within this, Krishna himself is there. All the pastimes are there. As we enter deep into the meditation of the holy name and really taking shelter of Krishna, the name reveals itself. So, Mother Yashoda, just like she is chanting with great absorption. She is not thinking any other thing. There is no iPhone, there is nothing, absolutely nothing. Early morning she chose and she is chanting, completely absorbed. So this early morning chanting is a great privilege for all of us, because at this time all our responsibilities are sleeping, there is no office call, there is nothing. It's only Krishna, holy name, and we. This specifically designed for this. That's why Srila Prabhupada, when he gave us the schedule of a day, he said first Mangalarti and after that 2 hours of chanting. That's just the most beautiful thing. So we can learn from Mother Yashoda how we can chant in an absorbed way. And this absorption is very important because sometimes devotees, we ask this question, why is it that I'm not getting any taste? Right? I've been chanting for so many years. But we have to ask the question to ourselves, are we chanting intensely? For example, that's why Srila Prabhupada in the explanation, he explained this holy name is begging for the Lord to engage in his service, and it is like a genuine cry of a child for Mother Hara. So that do we have that genuine, earnest eagerness, the intensity? Because imagine if there is a child, and child sometimes does fake crying just to attract attention. Sometimes you have seen the fake tears. So, and mother just gives a toy and the child is okay. Child is happy with that. But if the child is in danger, he cries out, "Oh my mother, please save me! I'm in danger." Mother immediately comes running from wherever she is, right? Similarly, when we chant with intensity, we attract Krishna's attention and his mercy. Just like Draupadi, just like Gajendra. So Gajendra, as the crocodile caught, he fought for thousands of years. Similarly, we are also fighting the battle of our life, trying to figure out this, that, life after life. But the day, just like Gajendra, after thousands of years, he concluded the only option is to really take shelter of Krishna. At that moment, he became the happiest in his lifetime. Similarly, Draupadi, she tried her means. She tried to depend on husbands, the Kuru, Briddhas, elderly persons. Nothing worked. Similarly, in our life, we can realize that actually the only shelter is Krishna and his holy name. That's why when we raise our hand, kind of surrender. There's no other option, right? So that's why Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is giving this formula, how to be intense. So good chanting is by good living. So just like when we offer bhoga to the lordships, pujaris, they offer bhoga. But before that bhoga, some Prabhuji, I think Nitesh, I think devotees, they do shopping for a few hours, right? And then few devotees does chopping for a few hours. And then devotees cook. That also takes a lot of effort. cleaning, and then offering is how much? 15 to 20 minutes. But see the effort that has gone behind. So to make a beautiful offering of 15-20 minutes, there is so much effort has gone. Similarly, if you want to chant very nicely with feeling and intention, we have to lead a life of integrity at meaning. And that formula is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu giving in the third verse of Shikshashtakam, third and fourth. Trinadapi sunichena tarorapi sahishnuna amanina manadena kirtaniya sada harihi. Who can chant all the time with feeling? Because if there is no love, we will not be able to chant all the time. We will feel tired. All the time means there is love. How it will come? Trinadapi sunichana. We have to ask this question to ourselves. Did we lead? Did we had an opportunity to be humble in rest of the 22 hours? So when 22 hours we lead very nicely, then the 2 hours of offering will be wonderful. So Trinadapi sunichana. So every situation in that 22 hours is an opportunity. It's a choice that we have to make moment after moment to be humble. Blade of grass, like a blade of grass. Sahishnu, we have to be tolerant. Amanina manadana, we have to offer respects to others, especially devotees. Any such opportunity is a great opportunity. And then we'll be able to chant with feeling. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu goes further and he says, so how that attitude will come? When we have no other agenda. Our only agenda is Krishna Bhakti. Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, kavitamba jagadisha kamaye, mama janmani janmanishware, bhavatad bhakti rahitu kitvai. Na dhanam, I don't want wealth, because these are all just for a couple of years. After that it will leave everything. Account will be settled. So many lifetimes, account gets settled at death. But this is the thing that will go, Swalpam apiyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. Na dhanam, I don't want. Those are all futile things of this world. Na dhanam, na janam. I don't want followers that people will worship. Shri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj said that Puja Pratishtha Shukurera Vishtha. Shukur is the pig. Pig, what they do is they eat stool. And pig stool is the most horrible stool. So Bhakti Siddhanta compares Puja Pratishtha, that our hankering for puja, worship, glorification, to be the center of the universe, is like Shukurera Vishtha. Is like the stool of a hog, which is the most abominable stool in the world. So, na dhanam, na janam, na sundaring, kavitamba jagadisha kamaya. Then what is the which want? Mama janmani janmanishare, life after life, I want only one thing. That is bhavatad bhaktir ahaituki tvai, ahaituki bhagavad bhakti. And that is when the absorption comes. When we have no other agenda. So we can learn from Yashoda Mai how to be absorbed in chanting the holy name. And how, then when we have the absorption, then just like, it says Krishna's hand has the flavor of aguru. Even sometimes pujaris also get that, or after Narsinga prayer, if that aguru is applied to your hand, then it carries, right? That scent carries. So similarly, when you are absorbed in chanting the holy name, that scent carries in all our activities. So it's like a background music that plays, that Krishna Smaran, that Krishna Bhakti that continues. So we can take shelter of Mother Yashoda to, along with whatever activity we are doing, we can remember Krishna, chant His holy name, just like Srila Prabhupada, that's why I said chant and be happy. It's a very simple formula actually to be happy. You're searching for so many things, but when you take shelter of Krishna, just like Draupadi, just like Gajendra, be absorbed just like Yashoda Mai, then the name reveals himself and we can make our life successful. Thank you so much, and now we'll chant few rounds and then we'll take reflection at 7 a.m. Hare Krishna. Before chant, we'll chant the Panchadattara mantra. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Sit properly. Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna. Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Ram, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Om Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Ram, 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 Ram. Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Ram, 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 Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna. Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram, Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Ram, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Sit properly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna. Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna. So kindly share if you have any reflections. As Bashrik Maharaj says, sharing means caring. So we are all eager to hear if you have anything, any realization, what has helped you in chanting, how to chant better, etc. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you for giving the... I learned a lot from what you spoke about the mindset you should have when you're chanting. There were two things I liked in particular. One thing you mentioned was having humility. So I know for me, for example, I have like a set schedule during the week. When I wake up, I try to wake up at a certain time. And if I wake up earlier, then I think I've done something pretty great today. But then I think you used something along the lines of it's a privilege to wake up and chant early. So that's more of like the approach I should have. Like this is an opportunity to serve, an opportunity to connect with Krishna, and at a time where the world is really quiet. So that's one thing I liked. Another point you made was being that chanting should be a cry of help, and that also shows like the mindset you should have when you chant. So you have to these are changes you have to make, I guess, internally in your head, and then with time you can develop better chanting, better service to Krishna.
Thank you very much. Holy name is not different from Krishna, and actually we take shelter of the holy name. And then, because Krishna reserves the right to reveal himself. So we think sometimes that that story happened with Gajendra only. But each and every one of us actually in the jaw of the crocodile, in the form of time, this hair turning grey and the body falling apart are nothing but the warnings that we are already there in the jaw. It just slowly time is gulping us. So we can definitely take shelter of the holy name, because the reality is that only few years is left in our life. That is the reality. So we don't take shelter because we think it happened only in Gajendra, doesn't apply to me, I'm an exception. But the reality is different. And same with the Draupadi. We think that it happened with Draupadi, but actually the material challenges, the difficulties, our anarthas are actually pulling, taking our dress out. So the only solution, the only shelter, all our plans are bound to fail one day unless it is in a spiritual plan. So we can realize the precarious situation of this world, and we can, like Draupadi took shelter, we can all take shelter of the holy name, because Krishna has appeared right here in the form of the holy name. You know? So when we absorb like that, fully taking shelter means not taking shelter of anything else, not thinking anything else or doing anything else. Then what happens? That absorption attracts Krishna. Just like Krishna, he was sleeping, but Mother Yashoda, with so much absorption, she was doing the manthan, that eagerness, that absorption woke up Krishna, made Krishna hungry, and Krishna came running, seeking for Mother Yashoda's milk. Krishna is telling, I'm hungry, please feed me milk. That hunger is the hunger for love of Mother Yashoda. His Holiness Sachinandan Maharaj also tells that we should do seva with love. It should not become seva work. No, seva work means there is no love involved. So we can learn from Mother Yashoda again how she chanted with love, with absorption, and while doing everything else also she chanted, and she was remembering Krishna. Thank you. Any other reflections?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you so much for sharing so many valuable tips, Prabhuji. I really like the point that chanting is not just about sitting for 2 hours. It's the preparation that takes for the 22 hours, how we are living the life of integrity and preparing that mood. Very helpful, Prabhuji. Something to contemplate and improve my own sadhana. Prabhuji, even though I try to sit for chanting and compartmentalize it, saying that, hey, this is my morning 2 hours of chanting. This is exclusively for Krishna and no office or no other thoughts. But inevitably, it's a constant struggle. The more time I'm spending trying to improve my sadhana, I realize that, this mind is something, an external entity which is trying to take my absorption. So time and again, the mind tries to go here and there, and Krishna says, yato nishalati, try to bring it back. Still, I inevitably get dragged. Do you have anything, Prabhu, to share on that, and how we can, improve the attentive chanting, we say?
Yes, thank you, Prabhuji. It's a struggle for everyone. But as long as we are taking that struggle, that endeavor, that is what attracts Krishna. Even if we chant with full attention, but if the attitude is wrong, then everything is wrong. It doesn't attract Krishna. So, although we may be struggling in our neophyte stage, and the mind may be going here and there, but that humility, that attention attracts Krishna. Ultimately, taste is in Krishna's hand, right? But the endeavor is in our hand. That is what Damodar Lila describes, right? 2 finger too short. Means we should try and surrender to Krishna for whatever He wishes. Whatever He wishes is His sweet wish, and it is good for us. Shuhidam sarva bhutanam gyatya mam shantim micchati. Whether we are getting taste or not getting taste doesn't matter. We just do our sadhana. That's why it's called sadhana. Irrespective of whatever it may be, we do our part. So that's why Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita also, Opichet Shudrachara bhajate mam anna bhag sadhureva samantabha sammak vyavahita sisa. Means such a person, although he incidentally might have fallen down, but he has not given up his determination to do the bhajan for me, to worship me. Such a person, you consider him as sadhu. So similarly, all of us, whatever may be our background, none of us are disqualified in chanting the holy name. That's why Srila Prabhupada tells 2 very important things. He tells that anybody can chant. He goes further to say even a child or even a dog can also chant. So we all have that great opportunity, and all we have to do is sincerely try. That's all. And that endeavor itself is so pleasing to Krishna. When a bhakta, he does parishram, means when a devotee, bhakta is a devotee, parishram, hard work, when he does, then he attracts Krishna's kripa sakti. That parishram pleases Krishna. Again, we can come back to Damodar Lila. We cannot get out of that. Whatever example. See, Mother Yashoda, she was endeavoring so much. Krishna, who cannot be caught by the yogis, panthas tu koti satavat sarasam pragamma. Even thousands of years yogis run, they cannot catch. But Mother Yashoda, with devotion, with seva, she is taking lot of parishram, hard work. Sweat is coming and she is running and malati flowers are falling. And that pleased Krishna. And Krishna got caught. Same with the tying also. Morning to evening, Mother Yashoda is trying. Surrounded the gopis, they are telling, today is not the day. So don't worry about it. Mother Yashoda is saying, no, I have to teach my Kana a lesson. Because he has become naughty. What will happen to his future? Mother Yashoda is concerned out of love. I have to teach. So get more ropes. And when Krishna was pleased by that parishram of the bhakta, then Krishna agrees to be bound by the love. Rudantam muhurnetra yugmang mrijantam karam bhaja yugmena satanka netram mohushvashakampa trirekhanka kantha sthitagraiva damo daram bhakti baddham. See, it's not about how perfectly we are doing. That may happen, may not happen. We may be at very fallen stage, not able to achieve perfection. But it is not about perfection. It is about the intention that purchases Krishna. Bhakti baddham. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhakta prayachati taduham bhakta uparitam asnanme prayatatma. Bhakti is the supreme. That's why Srila Prabhupada very summary, in a very summarized way, he said how to chant very nicely is hear. Because we cannot hear unless we are absorbed. So we have to do our part. Rest is in Krishna's hand. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hope that helps. Okay, we have a couple of minutes more. Anybody else?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. My name is Prahlad. So I heard this from a senior devotee. No contribution from my side. So like you said, Krishna's name is himself. So for anyone looking for tips to improve their chanting, if your mind is not fixed on chanting, you can remember that Krishna is his name. Second tip is you have to remember that Krishna is listening to you whenever you chant. Krishna is listening to you. And the third tip is you have to I forgot the third tip. The third tip is you have to chant more. The more you chant, the better it is. So this I heard from a very senior devotee. So this is what I've been trying to do, and it certainly has helped me improve my chanting. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Amazing. Very, very helpful. Thank you, Prabhu. Yeah.
That I would ask and I would see if maybe you could. That was one question, and then I had one other question afterwards.
Thank you, Mataji. I'm sorry, I should have translated that. Yeah. So what I was saying is that Mahaprabhu said that how to chant nicely. And there he said, Trinadapi Sunichana. So what it means is, Trina means blade of grass. Not just grass, blade of grass. Because grass, you put your feet, you go and they again erect. So that means situational humility. So that's not, what blade of grass means it's already fallen and it's not going to come up. So no matter whether we are in the limelight or in the background, we always practice humility. If you want to please Mahaprabhu, this is what we have to do. That is the first thing. And then Taror Api Sahishnuna. Taro means the trees. So Sahishnuna means to be tolerant. So only a humble person can be tolerant. So just like a tree, even if you cut it, it still gives you fruit. It still gives you shade with whatever leaves it has. Similarly, irrespective of whoever does whatever to us, we maintain our integrity. We remain a well-wisher for everyone. That's why Srila Prabhupada, he always wrote, "Your ever well-wisher." And he wished well even to the people whom he didn't know, and even to the people who tried to harm. Amanina manadena. That is the third thing. That Amanina manadena has two parts. Amanina means we don't expect any respect. In this world, people suffer so much vacuum in their heart, loneliness, that comes because there's a lot of expectation from others. Quite often we don't see what we are doing to ourselves. We expect others to be good friends, but we don't take a stock how good friend I am to others. So what it tells is don't expect any respect. And second part, Amanina manadena means you give respect. We can at least do that. So we can give respect to the other fellow beings, devotees, And when you live with this attitude, then Kirtaniya Sadahari. Kirtaniya means to sing, Sada means all the time, Hari is Krishna's name. Such a person. So again Mahaprabhu is talking about attitude here. So Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, there is a verse, Adi 8.16. Bahu janma kare jadi shravana kirtana tabutana pai Krishna pade prema dhana. What it means is that unless that life after life we can go on doing our sadhana, spiritual practice. Bahu janma kare jadi shravana kirtana tabutana, but will not achieve the Krishna prem dhan, that attraction, the devotion, unless we carefully avoid 10 offenses and we are really chanting with absorption. Right? We have to actually put an endeavor. So this is what Mahaprabhu is telling, how to chant, how to constantly chant, and how to chant with feelings and with absorption. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Do you have time to answer my other question, or should we go on?
Sure. Oh,
it's okay if it's
7:15. We can take up personally.
Huh?
We can take up personally. Is
Yes,
that okay?
we can.
Because time is 7:15. Thank you all very much, and let us in this holy month of Damodar, let us take shelter of Mother Yashoda, Damodar Lila, and let us chant following the footsteps of Mother Yashoda. Let us chant with absorption, attention, just like Bashik Maharaj says, where attention goes, energy flows. So like take shelter and chant with absorption, chant better rounds, more rounds, as Prabhuji said. Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki jai, Hari Nam Prabhu ki jai, Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan ki jai, Srimati Brinda Devi Tulsi Maharani ki jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai.